I've played Raid Shadow Legends every day for over a year at this point, so I wanted to share my progress and give some tips on what I've learned. What are the best things that I've learned to get better at the game and progress faster? There's a lot of cool, interesting insights I've got. I think we're going to start with our champions first, and then I'll look at dungeon progress and missions and stuff, and then we'll talk about the things that I've learned that you could definitely take from if you haven't played Raid quite as long as me. Now, if you're a really new Raid player, I'd actually suggest clicking the link in the description right now and scanning the QR code over there, because if you do that, you'll actually get all of these champions for free as you level up. You can get so many good champions just for starting a new Raid account. So if you're very new to Raid, it's probably better off starting again to get these if you haven't got those, because that's what helped me. When I first started my account, I got Alice the Wanderer for a free 7-day login, and I also got Monkey King, wherever he is. Let's see if we can find him. I know, here he is. I got him with the code Monkey King. And these two champions made my early game really easy. And now you can get even better champions like Pale Up. So definitely that's what helped me a lot early on. When I first started playing, I definitely struggled though. I didn't have many good champions. It took me till 30 days to get High Katoon, and I did get lucky with the Geomancer pool here, which really helped my progress early on. Getting some good epics early definitely speeds up your account progress by a long shot. But then for quite a few months, I kind of hit a bottleneck. I couldn't progress through. I would say for like a long time, I was trying to do Clan Boss. I couldn't 2-key Ultra Nightmare. I was stuck doing Nightmare, and I didn't really have the champions I needed. I didn't know what to do to get the champions, to be honest. I would try to build up a collection of shards and stuff and would slowly get there, but I just kind of played the game, pulling shards every time I got them, hoping that I'd get some legendary champions. Later on, did I learn that was a really bad way to play. You don't want to do that whatsoever. Even if you see, like for now, a 2x chance of legendary champions and a 10x chance to get He-Man right now from Sacred Charge. But I'm not doing this. This is not the right play for most players. Instead, you should wait and hold off and not open your shards until there's guaranteed events, fusion events and fragment events where you can get champions for opening shards or doing other activities in Raid. And they do come around from time to time. In fact, the collaboration with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is late last year, is something that I took part in. I saved up like crazy. I saved up all of my shards, all of my energy, all of my gems, everything. And I went all in on the turtle event. And I got all 4 turtles for free, of course, completely free. And doing that boosted my account progress so far. So I've got to say, one of the biggest lessons that I learned was saving up all of your resources so that you can unlock the best champions that come around with fusion events. There's a big power creep problem in Raid right now. And what that basically means is a lot of the newer champions that are added are becoming more and more powerful. And a lot of the older champions just don't quite hit the mark anymore. So that's why getting access to the newer champions, which are available through fusions and fragment events, can be a really good way to boost your account progress. Right now, I just realized Raphael doesn't have any gear on him, which is a little bit weird. We'll stick that on him now. So I'm going to showcase that. So yeah, we got these champions here. I did get Cardial. Luckily, that was one of the first Void champs I got. One of the great things about shards is the mercy system, right? If you have a look, if you open 200 Void shards without getting a legendary, you keep getting an increased chance to pull a legendary until it finally happens. And I got Cardial, who made a massive boost on my account as well. My usual team in most areas of content is Cardial and the 4 turtles, and it goes a long way. And then we got the Assassin's Creed collab, and because I had learned already about how to save my resources for fragments, I did manage to get Ezio, and I also did get Cassandra, and I got Edward. Now, I haven't really built out these champions yet because I haven't found a place for them in my sort of roster, but they are there. We also got Thorlin Falbeard for free during a Chaos Awakes event. That was pretty good. We got Lemonici, which was a 7-day login champion as well. Yukamasa was a fusion champion. We got him. Xenomorph was a free login champion. Arbiter was a free champion for doing the missions. We got that done. Iodex, another free champ. Queen of Hearts was actually a special champ that you could unlock for being first place in a tournament that I tried really hard to get very early on in my account's lifetime, and I got lucky and got it. Mavara, another fusion champ. You can sort of see the pattern here. Most of my champions have not really come from pulling shards, and whilst I have got a fair few legendaries from pulling shards, like Incenza, like Armands, which made a huge boost on my account, I will have to say. Most of the best champions I've got haven't been from just pulling shards randomly, but just waiting, building up the resources, and just pulling when I need, when there's a fusion and fragment around. By the way, my Armand's kit, I was testing something. I have, yeah, we've got to go like that, and then get my Queen of Hearts gear back on. So Armand's is probably my fastest champion. Like, I don't have the best gear in the game. That's something I'm still working on. But he's got, what, let's have a look, 300 something speed, 332. His accuracy is 523. Now, for my use, which is just classic arena, he does the job. Armand's led with the 4 turtles in arena, really does work well. Some other highlight choices, I guess. Geomancer, he's a really good one for Clan Boss, a really good one for Iron Twins, and a lot of other areas of content. One of the best epics, if not the best epic in the game, mostly because of, where is it? I think it's the passive. Yeah, whenever this champion is attack deflects 30% of the damage instead. When deflecting damage on each enemy hit, has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP, which can be really big on bosses. Really, really, really big on bosses. And I used him a long time, and then I got really lucky with my Soulstone pulls, and I got a 6-star Soul, which makes Geo one of my strongest champions on my account. Even till this day, with all of these legendaries, he's still really, really good. After over a year, I finally got Lady Makage as well. She's not really built out the best. I've only got, I think, 1 mythical on her. 1 mythical skill tome. And the gear is just what I can put together for the time being. It's definitely more expensive to build out mythicals, but she's there, ready and waiting. I'm slowly building her out. And I did get a 2-star Soul there as well. One of the things that I like to do is always, every single day, log in and do my Iron Twins every single day, stage 15, and I will save up my soul stones for whenever there's a boosted soul drop, and then I'll use all of them then. Another thing is, if there's a void Iron Twins, it's once per week, they will get you double the soul coins. I will always put, well, not always, most of the time put 150 gems that day, which will refresh it. For example, if I do this, 150 gems, I'll do that. It just means I can get more soul stones coming in, or soul coins rather. Really does help quite a bit. With the gem mine, we can pretty much just keep farming gems every single day. And of course, the clan boss is going to give us a lot of gems overall. In fact, I've got my clan boss rewards here. As you can see, you'll get gems just over time from the clan boss, although we didn't get it that time. This is also the #1 best source of shards, brews, all of that stuff. Books as well. Like the clan boss, Demon Lord, if you're an early game player, your #1 priority should be trying to get to Ultra Nightmare stage, final chest. This changes your account crazily. Now I'm at the point where I can one key Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, and Brutal every day, and it just gives me so many rewards. And that allows me to build up a nice stash of shards, which I can then use for upcoming events. We've got a new fragment event coming around the corner with a bunch of new raid champions. I'm going to be ready. I'm well equipped for that. I've got 18 Sacreds, 6 Primals, 36 Void Shards, and 79 Ancients. That should be enough for that fusion. I'm pretty sure it's going to be enough to get most of those champions. Let's take a look through my dungeon progress now, and some mission progress, and overall progress throughout the game, before we talk about some more of the lessons that I've learned playing for a long time. Now, I haven't given dungeons too much attention, I'll be honest. It's something that I know that I need to give more attention, but I'm more of a player that will wait until there's an event on and then put all of my resources into that. I don't really do much dungeon farming unless there is an event on. But, of course, we can do Stage 10 Hard Dragon's Lair. My team for that, as you would expect, is Cardial and the 4 turtles. You just need a good support that has like healing and boost turn meter. The great thing about Cardial, he's got all of that, and he's got Revive on Death, AoE, so that's really good. The 4 turtles are just so strong together. They can brute force most areas of content. It's really, really good, honestly. Now, if we have a look at Spider, I haven't really bothered trying for hard yet. I think I could probably do it. I've got quite a lot of good Spider teams. Not this, I don't know why I've got that on there. My usual Spider team, let's see if it's still saved. No, okay, it's completely gone. Obviously, you need HP burn, so Geo does come in handy there. We've got Tholin and the Turtles as well. I don't really remember what team I used, but I've definitely got enough players to go through Spider pretty easily. Ice Golem's Peak, I've only got to stage 20. I don't really bother with Ice Golem's Peak. I just don't really see most of these sets fitting my current roster. I don't really need to farm that. What else have we got? Finite's Castle. I don't have that many multi-hit champions that are super strong. I think I could probably get through. Last time I tried, I got to stage 2, and it was just, once again, brute forcing with the Turtles and Cardial. They're a little bit stronger now. I've improved their gear a little bit, so maybe we could go all the way. Probably could. I just haven't put much resources into it. Phantom Shogun's Grove, stage 25, really, really easy. I've got 3 turtles this time and Geo in there to deal with that. Sand Devil's Necropolis. Right, here's the thing. I'm on stage 20 right now, and I could go further if... This is my stage 20 team, by the way. Obviously, we've got a lot of Perfect Veil going on. Look, this is a really good skill. The Revive on Death. If I set it up right with the perfect speed for Cardial so that he autos his Revive on Death at the right time, we could survive the Sand Devil's attacks. But it's just really a pain. My Cardial, the AI, will just always try to do the Revive on Death as soon as possible, way too early before the Sand Devil even does his attack and kills all my team. So it's kind of a pain. I would have to like fine-tune a set to get the right speed on him. Right now, his speed is sitting at 305. I think it needs to be lower, funnily enough, to be able to make that work, which is a pain. I can't be bothered to manually go through Sand Devil right now, although I really should, because I would love to get my ability to farm Chaos Dust. I usually only do Sand Devil. This is one thing I do now. Sand Devils and Phantom Shogun's Grove. Whenever there is a tournament that offers the Prism Crystals, I will do that. It's another chance of a free Legendary or Epic, and they're usually pretty good Legendary and Epic, so I do bother with that. So that's a look at my dungeon progress. Faction Wars. This is one of the biggest lessons I could give to you. Start your faction wars as early as possible. Even if you're not like a super experienced player of a bunch of champions, just try your luck on as many stages as you can every time you get on the game. It's not only is it going to give you more resources, right? You're going to get the glyphs and the materials, which is really handy to improve your champion's gear. You'll make progress over time. I'll be honest, I've really suffered on that. I'm only like halfway through completing it, which is a shame. I could definitely do with building out the teams. I've definitely got the champions I need now. Like, I've got so many. Like, if I go by rarity again, so many champs. And obviously, if I do my reserve vault as well. Oh, yeah. I forgot I've got a lot of legendaries in my reserve vault. That's crazy. Okay, I totally forgot about that. We got a lot more. Obviously, we got Mithrala. Okay, we got Noldor, which is a recent event. I got Lamasu. We've done all the clan boss stuff to get these two. We've done that pretty good. There's a lot of champions that I still need to build out. I'll be honest. I completely forgot I have so many champions. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it really does just go on. We're starting to get to the point where we're getting a few duplicate champs, so we can start putting those in the faction guardians, which is nice. For example, Sacred Order, I've got Iodex Arter in there. It's coming along a little bit. So, yeah, that's pretty good going. In terms of clan boss progress as well, if I go to my fragment summons, we are almost there for Empress. That will be my second mythical. So that's going to be pretty good. Making progress there. For missions is something that I have neglected. I got really burnt out doing the Arbiter missions, to be honest. As soon as I got Arbiter, I just took a break. Because Reason why, I neglected doing arena for a long time. So it took me a really long time to get my 10 out of 10 on the guild hall, to get the arbiter missions done. Definitely play as much arena as you can every single day. It really goes a long way. Really does. I must say I did not do enough arena early on. I can make progress on the Arbiter, Ramantu, and Marius missions now. I've done a bit of Marius. I need to do some live arena stuff, and I've just always put it off, to be honest. But that's something I definitely would like to do. It's kind of weird, because I delayed progress of the missions so much on my account, I don't really feel the need to do it too much. I would like to get Marius, you know, but I've put it off so much that these champions don't really appeal to me too much anymore. Like, I don't need them massively to progress my account. So they're kind of just sitting there, which is really silly to say. I should have done them so much earlier. Something that you should prioritize really early on in the game. That's a mistake that I definitely made. Right, I've got a bit of a set of notes here to go through to talk about what I would suggest based on some of the mistakes that I've kind of learned. Number one thing, this game really should be called Wait Shadow Legends. And what I mean by that is you've got to wait and build up the resources day by day over time to be able to have the resources to take part in all of the fusions and fragments. And they're constantly doing new collabs and stuff where all of the best champions are released. And if you don't have the resources to grab them, you'll never get your hands on them. There's a chance that these 4 turtles will never come back to the game. You can't pull them from shards. So if I didn't have the resources to get these, my account progress would be just down here. I would not have any progress. So definitely every day log in, build up your resources, get your clan boss done, get your shards coming in, get your books coming in, all of that stuff, so that when there is a fusion and fragment around, you have the resources to go for it. Another thing is knowing when to pull for an event and when not to. Right now, you know, we have this He-Man thing going on, a 10x from Sacred Shards. We also have this Path of Power event. Look, like, you got to make the decision. Is it worth going for a champion that may not really progress your account? Or do you wait until another event comes around the corner? The thing is with Raid, there's always another event with a better champion around the corner. So unless there's a champion that you really feel like is going to progress your account, you may as well wait and keep building up more resources so that you can absolutely ace the next event that comes around. I've skipped out on quite a few fusions now because I've cherry-picked the ones that I really like. I had to get the turtles, of course. One of the ones that I do really regret, actually, if I get my Razelvarg on it again and sort by rarity, I got, where is she? I got Noldor. Now, without Solinar, Noldor isn't really that great, to be honest, for my account. I kind of wanted both of them, but I wasn't prepared enough. I couldn't get Solinar, and now she's just sitting there doing nothing, you know? So, like, oh, also, this is another bad one. Sanguine Maria released Super Strong, and then they nerfed her, but I was already, like, sort of in the progress of doing the fusion. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. She's one of the worst legendaries in the game now, which is just ridiculous. So, yeah, one of the biggest lessons, not only should you wait to build up resources for upcoming fusions and stuff, but be careful which ones you actually pick and choose to do, because wasting your resources for a champion that just goes in your vault is the worst feeling. It's even worse than just skipping the whole thing entirely. Case in point, Sanguine Maria, right? Progress, this is the next thing. Progress never gets made until you start. And what I mean by that is, like, you may feel like kind of a bit down because you haven't made progress in Faction Wars and you feel like your account should be having more progress in that area of content. So you keep kind of putting it off because you're like, oh, it's just something I'll do later. And it just builds up and builds up until you're months into your account and you're like, oh God, this area of content I haven't touched. And now I'm starting from scratch. Like, the sooner you start doing all of these areas of content, whether it's Grim Forest, Faction Wars, your dungeons, your missions, arena progress, the sooner you just start bit by bit every single day, the more that builds up, and later on down the line, you'll get to reap the rewards. And the final thing is, Raid is a long-term game. The sooner you start on these little tasks, and the more active you are, the more you get on each and every day, the more you'll progress, and you'll be like me, you'll be able to look ahead a year from now and go, oh my God, my account is filled with so many legendaries that I don't know what to do with them all, which is pretty cool. So that's my look at my account after a year's worth of play every single day. How's your account going? Let me know, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.